Good evening, and thank you for coming to the first and hopefully annual Oval Illumination, which was created in part to celebrate the Oval's 20 years of operation. My name is Ken Gay, and I'm the board chair for the Roseville Visitors Association. The RVA's mission is to promote the city as a destination by attracting meetings, conventions, and tourism, to contribute to the identity and economic well-being of the city of Roseville, and to help take a leadership role with the community and business. I think you'll all very shortly agree that the team of Julie Wern, Carrie Ford, Shannon Herstein, and Keisha Brussy have certainly taken the lead in securing sponsors for the trees that you'll see lit tonight. If you take a look at the Oval video board, you'll see the names and logos scrolling, and you can also find them listed on the red and green signs in front of the sponsored trees. These are the sponsors for the Oval Illumination. The Roseville Visitors Association, along with the Friends of the Oval Foundation, would like to thank the 69 sponsors who have helped to light 71 trees with over 62,000 lights. Not bad for the first year, and we hope to build on that in the coming years. Steve?
Thanks, Ken. Not bad indeed for our first year. And we have 300 trees available, so if you're not a sponsor this year and you'd like to get involved for next year, just see one of the board members of the Friends of the Oval Foundation or the members of the Roseville Visitors Association. You can pick out your own tree for next year. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Steve Ternosky, president of the Friends of the Oval Foundation. And at this point, I'd like to say a few words about our foundation. The Friends of the Oval Foundation is a nonprofit volunteer organization that is dedicated to promoting, maintaining, and improving the John Rose Oval and the John Rose Minnesota Oval and the Roseville Skating Center. The John Rose Minnesota Oval is an important national and international competitive venue for speed skating and bandy, and it's an important regional and local venue for all skating sports. And the Friends of the Oval Foundation promotes and encourages all skating sports, including recreational public skating. So I might make mention that a new pair of skates makes a great Christmas gift. So before the mayor gets to the important part of the event tonight by flipping the switch, at this time we're going to do our drawing for the mystery gifts and the Minnesota Wild tickets for the Winnipeg game. So you must be present to win.
So the drawing tonight, we have handed out over 250 inaugural ornaments that have a number on the back of them. We'll draw 2 for our mystery prizes, and then 2 for the Minnesota Wild tickets. For our first mystery gift, the number is...
Number 86.
Number 86.
All right, congratulations.
The Minnesota Wild, and the number is 163. We have a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, before we light the trees with a few remarks,
Good evening, I'm Dan Rowe, Mayor of Roseville. I want to welcome all of you to the Guidant John Rose Minnesota Oval for this first annual Night We Light kickoff of the OVALumination event. Can you feel the excitement and anticipation building? There we go. On behalf of the Roseville City Council and the residents and businesses of Roseville, I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to especially thank a couple of dignitaries who are here this evening. We have our Ramsey County Commissioner, Mary Jo McGuire. We also have City Council Member Lisa Laliberty, and thank them for being here as well. As was said a few moments ago, the 2013 is the 20th anniversary of the John Rose Minnesota Oval, or the Guidant John Rose Minnesota Oval, as part of the Skating Center. Not only is the Oval home to speed skating, but also bandy, hockey, free skating, and in the summertime, a skate park and movie presentations, among other events. In the last 20 years, the Oval has hosted 4 world speed skating events, 25 national speed skating events, 25 regional and state speed skating competitions, 2 World Bandy Championships, 19 North American Bandy tournaments, 2 National Bike Polo Championships, and 1 Inline Skating Championship. The Oval is also home to the USA Bandy team. The Oval has hosted 2 outdoor practices for the Minnesota Wild, as well as their jersey unveiling in 1999. The Oval and the Skating Center are supported and used by the following organizations who we thank for their continuing support: the Midway Speed Skating Club, Greater Minnesota Speed Skating, the American Bandy Association, Roseville Area Youth Hockey, Roseville Area Figure Skating Club, the Roseville Area High School Hockey Programs, among others. All in all, each year, over 370,000 people visit and use the facilities of the Oval and the Skating Center, including the meeting and banquet facilities. And this includes 150,000 visitors and users of just the Oval. But you didn't come here tonight to hear about the Oval, you came to see the lights. This is a very exciting night, and we hope the community embraces OVALumination so that this event can expand from year to year. We have plenty of trees lit this year, but there's a lot of other trees and shrubs and bushes that we can get lit as we go forward. So are we ready to find out who will get the chance to flip the switch and light the lights? All right. And the winner is Kathy Schmidt. Kathy, come on up. All right. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to do a countdown. And we're going to make it short because we all want to see the lights. It'll be 3, 2, 1, and then Kathy and I will flip the switch. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Enjoy the lights, everybody.